All right, welcome again to MG Sports TV. I'm your host, Maridicus, as you guys know. So definitely glad to have you guys back again. We're going to discuss football. As you know, so the quarterfinals of the Mannings Cup is in maybe going into the final stages. So the second day, whereas we saw one team played already, so we're seeing the second team playing again. We saw JC versus Wolmer's. Now we saw STATHS versus Wolmer's. But most definitely, it is something that we have to discuss and some good football play together. So hopefully guys are doing good. Hopefully guys are okay and keeping lively. What are your thoughts? Did you guys get to see any one of the day? Do you guys get to see any one of the games today? Did you guys get to see any of those games? And let me tell you, first of all, first game, JC versus Haile Selassie. JC made it look really, really easy, people. They did not came out of first gear at all. The game was almost boring, if I'm being honest. Second game, STATHS, Wolmer's, a little bit more vibes, a little bit more intensity. Yeah, something to talk about. At least something to talk about. But anyways, people, as you guys come in, please do smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. I do apologize, I didn't get to do any Haile Selassie update. The match for not Haile Selassie, Wolmer's versus STATHS update. I do apologize for that, but she died twice or 3 times. But she did for me about 3 times, people. Definitely need to get a what do you call it? The charging thing. Can't remember my name. Power bank. Yes, definitely. But anyways, thank you guys for here. Daniel West, big up. Michael Smart, big up as well. Nicholas Live, big up. Marsha Ball Grove, massive respect. Thank you very much for tuning in. Gaza Tug said STATHS match hot. That is how STATHS play. They always play a lot of intensity. So most of their games tend to be like that. To and from. A lot of excitement. I think this will be a little bit better, people. I do apologize for that. I don't know why my internet was giving me that connection. And it basically went flat. Anyways, Glenroy Buckley said JC is a good team, but not shape in observation. What do you mean by that, Glenroy? Gaza Talk said Satchwell, the man a killer, good player. Mark Skater and company, big up, massive respect. Gaza Talk said good win, my old school stats. Christopher Anna said big up CC 15713. What is that, Christopher? Me not understand what that. Oh, okay. CC the 15. Marcus Reed, Malachi Douglas, and 13. Who were 13 again? Can't remember who we were 13. I don't remember who we were the 13. So on the same sense, people also big up our sponsors at SAP Sports. Check them out on Instagram. Big up for that, Marsha. Also, you can check them out in Maypen or Denby Maypen at 130th Muirhead Avenue. Dixon. Thank you very much, Garden. Thank you very much. Art Simpson said, Night MG, JC had no need to change gears. One single gear, people. One gear. Just a drive up one big hill in a one gear. Fresh God said, if you are watching the stream and you haven't smashed the like button as yet, please do so for a small sec and smash that like button. And hit like button if you love the content. Yes. So Glenroy Buckley said, I mean not looking sharp. JC not looking sharp? Really? JC, listen, that Haile Selassie team, people, are a good team. And JC really tone it right down on them. JC really tuned it right down on them. And basically bring it down to a walking tempo. That's well done from JC. Big matchup coming up over the weekend. of JC versus STATHS. That's going to be a big mass up. Fresh God said, massive growth of the channel, 20K.5 or 20.5K. Thanks for your support. Keep supporting MG Sports by subscribing. And thank you very much, people, for continuous support. Really, really appreciate it. Not sure if we're going to hit the 20. Let's see if we can hit the 21,000 by this Saturday. Let's see if we're going to hit the 21,000 by this Saturday. Nicholas Alive said Selassie was playing very defensive. Yeah, and they got a few chances. They got about 2 or 3 chances. They didn't capitalize on it. And that's just football. That is just football. When you're playing against a quality team, when you get your chance, half chance, quarter chance, piece of chance, ounce of chance, and call it big Gilla chance, you have to take it. You must take it. When you're playing those quality opposition, you must take it. Michael Smart said one Walker Cup game is playing tomorrow. Tomorrow is Jago versus Catherine. Big up. I just dropped it as well. So we're going to run through that also. We're going to do the predictions for that. Marsha said, who's the player on display? Oh my word, I can't remember his name. It starts number 7. No, my apologies. Haile Selassie number 7. Can't remember his name. I got his name, but I can't remember his name. Oh my word. My sincere apologies, people. My sincere apologies. It's the Haile Selassie number 7. Why can't I remember his name, man? Hey. Let me see if I can get the name. No, I'm supposed to can get the name. You know, pop up now. But anyways, people, throw this. Me get it soon, man. Me get it soon. But me not remember his name. Honestly, I don't remember his name. All right, so let's jump on to what we're here for, which is oh people, let's get the likes up, people. We're over 50 persons watching. Can we get the likes to 50 in no time? As you know, 100 is the target. If we can hit that before 20 minutes, we'll definitely be happy about that. Andre Flo said, you're streaming Charlie game tomorrow? No, Charlie Smith game will be live. It will be on live TV. Andre Flows. Sportsmax will be hearing that one live. Brandon YG said, you think STATHS can reach the finals? They do have a good team. But it definitely, I think they can, but it boils down to them. How they turn up, what they do on the day, specifically playing against the bigger teams, how they approach those games. So on Friday, we will know. Let's see if Friday is going to be a case whereas JC is not going to come out of first gear. Let's see if JC is still going to be in first gear against STATHS. I'm going to be taking keen observation on that. Jamal J. McKelson said 5 semi-final in a row for STATHS. Yeah, 5 in a row. Specifically, even under 17. Number one guy said Silla called JC shameless. LOL. Zimini's played today, people. For those who know, you guys, I think you guys have seen him. Looks okay, but maybe a little bit not that sharp based on the fact that he hasn't played for a while. But I do think going forward, you'll see a lot more fight. I know people are saying that boy, JC Zimini is not impressive, but I'm saying, oh come on. The guy hasn't played football in a long while, and he's playing against players who are in sharp peak of their form, even in a team. But for definitely, he will get there. I'm 100%, 110% sure of that. Or even more than that, though. Maurice Morgan said, which match you going tomorrow, MG? I'm looking at Clarendon versus Central. That might be the game. Clarendon versus Central might be the game. People. Nicholas Live said STATHS versus JC final. Marshall said, welcome new subscribers. Smurf said STATHS best coach. What do you mean by that, Smurf? I don't understand what you mean, Smurf. Tell me, what do you mean? Maurice Morgan said, right match shot. Smurf said, Smurf said, where was Zimini's all along? He was here. He has been here. Nicholas, Zimini's look a bit rusty. I expected that. Yeah, he hasn't played in a long while. He was here. Remember, last season he ended the Premier League at Mount Pleasant, so you have to remember that as well. Brandon YG said it would be great to see the STATHS Colts team win both Colts and Manning Cup. LOL. They won it last season, if you know. Yeah, I was at the final. They beat KC 2-1. I was at the final. Fresh God said, MG, how you got TV match? Fresh God, no other match in our play today. Yeah, Fresh God. No other match at all, never that play today. So, I have to go to a game. So, you know, some end up on TV match. And remember the Fresh God said, we're boiling to the final stages now, where eventually, we have to go guard the TV games then. Because, you would, I don't say go still. Clicks, big up, massive respect. Smurf said, does STATHS arguably have the best coach? They do have a very good coach in Philip Williams. A really good coach, tactical coach, and a coach that can coach young players. So they do have a very good coach. Not sure if they're going to say the best coach. JC have a really good coach as well. I do think that Butler is a good coach. I believe he's a really good coach, actually. Who else? Linval is a good coach. Look at where he takes Haile Selassie. And remember that this is their first time here. There are some good coaches, people. And if you look at it, look at the teams that are progressing into the final stages. You're seeing that these are the better coaches in Jamaica who are progressing to these final stages. Neville Bell as well is one. So there's a lot. There's a lot of good coaches. SRL said Casey, I kill something tomorrow. Casey have the best traction. Stampy. Even Stampy. A lot of people not even talk about Stampy. Look on that now. Duchesne Garden said Lenny hide enough. People may tell us enough. There's a lot of good. Just look where the coaches are. Neil where they are Dinthill. Just look at where the teams are in the final stages. Look at those teams. Look at the coaches. It has a lot. It correlates. It most definitely correlates, people. It's a reason why you see that. All right. SRL4 said big up Navarre Witter. Max Iver, thank you for coming in. J-Win Henry said, checking in from Wisconsin. Truly appreciate coverage. Feel almost like I am home. Big up. Thank you very much for being here. Milton said, MG, where CC playing and who they are playing. They're playing at Fogar Road and they're playing against Central. And strong possibility, 99.99% chance of me being at that game. 99.99% chance. That is a game that I'm really, really consider going. I have a feeling that STGC can beat Mona. They can, but if we're going to get to those predictions, people. I've been here 30 minutes now. 80 persons watching and only not even 40 likes it. Not even 40 likes it. Maybe wonder if Central have a surprise for us. Wonder if Central have a surprise for us. I wonder if Central have a surprise for us. Alright, so people, let's jump into the predictions. As you guys know, that is what we're here for. That is what we're here to look at. Alright, so what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to start off with the knockout, which is the Walker Cup. That's the first thing on the agenda. So that is what we're going to start off with. So we're going to start off with one game. There's one game playing tomorrow. And that is, remember, we're going to run through the games that play today, people. But let's address this one first. Let's get this out of the way as fast as possible. St. Catherine versus St. Jago, people. In the comment section, please do drop your predictions for this game. Please do drop your predictions for this game. Then we're going to move to the games that play today. Then we're going to move to the games that are playing tomorrow, which is the Mannings Cup and also the DaCosta Cup. But most definitely, we're touching on this one tomorrow. And Willow said tomorrow. Navarre said CC beating Lennon 5-0. Brandon YG said catching a win 3-1. Yolek said catching 2, St. Jago 2. Jenna 4 said big school stats honoring honor, diligence and service. Norman said big up Norman. Big up, massive respect. Hopefully you're doing good. Big match tomorrow as well at Jacksal. Edwin Allen versus Dinthill. Can Edwin Allen pull off an upset? Number one guy said St. Catherine 2-1. Simeon, big up, Simeon, massive respect. Thank you very much for tuning in. Marsha said St. Jago 1, Catherine 3. Catherine will be out without their main man in Bashi. Haile Ellis. They will be without their main man. Click said Central gonna give CC a run for their money. Listen, that is a really good game. That is an interesting game. Hopefully, me I go reach it early. Cause me always anytime I go Forker Road, me always reach up on time. Me reach on the man, them walk up on the field. I always reach late. Click said Central gonna give CC a run for them. Just on random said get them Edwin. Now man said Stats goal was a beauty today. Yeah, quality goal. Stats goal and also Saka. Kevin Wilson goal. Proper goal. Phil Jones said football starts 2 St. Catching 2 Jigger 1. Navarro said Central cannot beat CC. Rose goal big up. When Mona play STGC, they will be playing tomorrow. We'll be touching on that preview quite soon. We're gonna go to that, people. We're gonna go to that. We're just running through the error occurred. What's happening here? What is happening here? Alright, so we're going to jump over now. So everyone is going in favor of St. Catherine. I'm going to say St. Catherine, despite the both games kind of was a bit sticky, if you call it away. Yeah, but that is football, and most definitely. So let's jump over now to the Mannings Cup games that played today. So let's jump to the quarterfinals. 2 teams advance to the semi-finals today, people. 2 teams advance to the semi-finals today, people. And those 2 teams are St. Andrew Technical High School, which is STATHS, and Jamaica College. Now, those are the 2 teams who advance to the semi-finals of the Mannings Cup already, which is a good thing because it means that they are the next game that we're playing against Jamaica College. Maybe they can not go in that with the mindset that, boy, it's going to be tough. We need to get something done. It's going to be tough. Shuffle Record said 11 for JC. Hashtag 11 for JC. Big up. Benjamin, big up my bro. Respect military. My respects. Big up my bro. Happy to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Shane Billing said big up MG. Hashtag 7 pound stats. Bad. He should have received man of the match instead of Leng. He control the game. Listen, the 795 are too general. Now I would assume that Leng got the man of the match because he came on and made an impact by scoring. But I strongly believe, I don't really look at football that way. I personally would have given either the 7 or the 5 man of the match. But that, Shane, long time I talk about the number 7. I'm glad that Jamaica get to see him for themselves. When not tell me about this a man I best ball I never see, that the man I best singer. People, it is a category of them. It's not just one individual. It's a category of them. A category, people. Nearly 10 up, top 10. So me now go say, boy, this a man just elite. No, I can't do that. And let me tell you, man. When you look at it, the first match when St. Catherine played against JC, Bashi was very, very instrumental, specifically in midfield, controlling midfield. Goes to show the quality that he is. We saw the number 7, Shaquan, Satchwell, what he did today. And this is something that I am barking about. I'm making a lot of noise. I'm making a lot of noise about him from a long time I make noise about him. But people, hey, MG just love make nice. Aaron Cameron said, yo, everyone asleep on JC. They are the best all-round team in the competition. If you check, Aaron, I would agree. They are the best schoolboy football team. The Mannings Cup, they are the best Mannings Cup team. I'm not going to say schoolboy football team. Even though me and the JC coaching staff and the JC I disagree because I said that CC is the best. And they might say JC, but listen, JC supporters are going to say JC. KC supporters are going to say KC. Georgia supporters, despite George is getting beaten left, right, and center from, they're going to say it's best. That's just how football is. That's just rivalry. That's just being a fan. That's just enjoying. That's just football. But most definitely, it's CC first. In my perspective, people, I can be wrong. CC, maybe JC, then Dinthill. Then just come down. But in the top 10, me can tell you, unfortunately, them drop out. But Glenn, you're in the top 10. Even though they drop out. Nicholas Life said JC are the best overall schoolboy team and program in the island. Best program? Yes, I would agree. Best program. Most professional. In some sense, yeah. but not best team at present moment. In my perspective, people, I don't blame you. Listen, man. Listen, Nicholas. I know for a fact that you stand by what you're saying. But in my personal opinion, I'm going to say CC are the best team. They move the ball faster. JC are a very good team, but I can say that JC play. Teams will get at JC. Not all games you're going to see that easy for JC. Not all games. And if you look on it good, Haile Selassie got two early chances. And they didn't capitalize on it. And that's just football. SRL said Dinthill and all that MG. Well, nothing wrong with that, SRL. Nothing wrong with that. Aaron Kim said, we're going to see when the Champions League starts. Yeah, on the big Champions Cup, eh? Shane Billy said, who is better, Mona 7 or STATS 7? Do a poll. All right. Mona 7, win him again. People remind me of Mona 7 name. Bad baller. Wicked, me not lie. Wicked. Rough. Zien, man. Let me drop it. Anna Zien. When name? Zien at 11. Zien Pinnock at 11, yes. Who play for Real Mona. My mistake. Papa. Balladas, we don't know them. Balladas, you have to tune in on the program in the Balladas. You have to tune in on the program. Shaka. Let's see what the poll sale people. Let's see people. Me asking a question. Who is the better player? Mona number 7 Papa and STATS number 7 Shaka. Shaka. Benjamin said for real Papa K Garden. Bala said MG one of them. Ribbledan said from lift a trophy this season. Just watch. Click said CC have a well-rounded squad which don't have a standout star player, relying on like KC. Aaron Cam said to me Mona has the best keeper and midfielder. Best keeper. That Haile Selassie keeper is a very, very good keeper. STATS keeper is also a good keeper. Wolmer's keeper is a good keeper. JC keeper is a proper keeper. Had a good game. Had a very good game today. He came up big. He came up big to save them. But in schoolboy football, Dinthill is the best keeper. Even if people disagree with me that, if you ask the keepers them in schoolboy football, I think most of them would have agreed with that. Nicholas Life said, Mona have a shopkeeper. No, man, a good keeper. No, Pussy a real good keeper. Especially the fact that Pussy is a keeper where him not have a trainer. Is a good keeper. And Excelsior keeper, penalty king. The man they are penalty king, man. The tweet, yeah, man. Rebel Dan said, from number 7, a better player than most of the players you guys are hype up. Bad baller. I know. All right, listen. Let me tell you something. You see, Mannings number 12. Hands down of the best wingers in a schoolboy football. Hands down. You see, Edwin number 15. Hands down, one of the best wingers in schoolboy football. CC number 15. CC, I think is Ramsey. Roger Ramsey. I think a Ramsey name. The Edwin number 15. Don't remember his last name, but CC number 15, Marcus Reed, is also one of the best wingers in schoolboy football. Listen, enough bad ball out there. We just use them too here. Brandon said SRL, the youth is a gem. KC 18, just calm, shakes. Listen, You know, yes, one time, the first time I see Shakes last year, when Shakes I played for Cavaliers and practice game I see him last year. About last year, July, I see Shakes. When Cavaliers I play a practice game against. What did I play against, man? I don't remember. I can't remember. Shakes was playing right back. Now, Shakes moved from right back to right midfield, to right winger, left midfield, left winger, left back. Central midfielder, central defensive midfielder. And I talk about Cavaliers the man I play for. Them time him young, Shakes about 17. I think I'm 17 now, so it's about 16 at that point in time. And the first time I started talking about Shakes, a long time I talk about Shakes. Who me chat to Mr. Speed about him and Paul Maxwell. Paul Maxwell know the recruiting and I mean I tell us brilliant. Intelligence. This is what Shakes have over most players them we talk about. This is what Shakes have over them. You see, know the game, playing the game. Shakes has that over 98% of the players that we talk about. He is a player of IQ, footballing IQ, left foot, right foot, body shape, turn, left, right. The man have everything, people. You have everything. Rebellion said Mannings left back is the best in schoolboy football. Mannings left back or Mannings left wing? Mannings the best left back in a schoolboy football. The best left back me see so far. The best left back me see so far. Alright, so best left back me see. Intensity. I'm gonna say ideal left back. In kind of brown, stocky like ideal left back. One of the best left back. I may see. And really good man. Really. Cian said personally Aldridge better than Whisper in terms of skills and ball control, but Whisper just a better natural goal scorer and finishing. Which is both of them talented. Both of them are really talented. I don't really know who better, I not tell the truth, I don't know who better. Because the truth is I've seen I don't know. I don't know how to categorize the two of them. Aaron Cameron said JC left back solid. Bob a solid. Bob an experience. Bob experience. Bob experience, man. Akeem Green said Cardiff. Even Cardiff. My word. I forgot Cardiff. I forgot Cardiff. Yes, me feel link him. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm glad somebody mentioned his name. Me go see him soon, but I'm glad somebody mentioned his name. MG, what do you think about Casey Mattis? Him good to, a real baller. Quality player, man. Quality player. That's the number 8 for Casey. The number 6 for Casey. Number 15 for Casey. Have a good team. Brendan him said, MG, what do you think about Butler's stepson? Why stepson? Why stepson? Me no stepson. Alright, so let's jump to something, the people. Let's jump to the games that will be that play today. Let's have a look at them. Let's have a look at the fixtures. Let's see what's happening. So big game up tomorrow. Big game up tomorrow, people. So these are the games that played today. So we saw Jamaica College defeating Haile Selassie 2-0. JC barely come out of first gear. No. So may I speak with one a personal from JC, right? And he said something to me. So this is what he said, people. Guys, only 30 more likes to reach 100 people. Please help me reach 100. Only 30 more likes. No, this is what the JC, the person from JC said to me. This is what he said. He said that for many years now, JC have not been considered as favorites to win the Mannings Cup. Now, I find that very startling. I find that very, very startling and underwhelming. So me I wonder if him play the underdog role or the or it's just straight fact. And after when we reach home, me a little search and something. But it's true. It's true. It is true. I can't believe that the bookies did not have JC as favourites this Manning Cup season. Basically, a lot of people are saying, I'm the only one at the start of the season, I'm the only one at the start of the season, have JC as favourites to win the Manning Cup. I was the only one. And I find it startling because when I look at the other teams compared to JC, I'm like, JC are vastly ahead of most of these teams that a lot of people are talking about. Vastly. Okay, alright, so I'm going to close off let me see more people in Poland, okay? Imagine. 71 votes. What? 71 votes? People, is this voting strictly because you guys saw Shaka today and unno see the Papa yet? I unno see Papa, unno remember Papa. So I don't want this voting to be a one-off because it's more on the side of reactionary, you know. It's more on the side of reactionary. I don't want that, you know. I really don't want that, you know. Big up IS Abdi, massive respect. Thank you very much for tuning in all the way from Kenya. Shane Billing said, JC has the favorites from the start, from the beginning and still do. Aaron Campbell said, JC have 2 squad. JC have about 3 squad. Simeon said, Lynch impressed me this season, MG. No, I think once Lynch find the shooting boots, I think he will do well. But other than scoring, it does offer them that outlet, that extra body in the attacking third, and nonetheless, a lot of the times the midfielders can play off him. So even though he's not fire on all cylinders, I do think that he will get there. I strongly believe that he will get there as the season goes by. And funny enough, can you imagine him not fire now and closer we get to the final stages of the competition? That is where him really kick in. So a player of that quality, you don't really write them off like that. Even if you say that what you're expecting from me, you're not getting, you don't really write them off. But he has the quality. Aaron Campbell said Papa goal versus Camperdown over Excelsior. Aaron Campbell said class. Peter Parker said Len scored a brilliant goal today. Very, very good goal. Oh, the number 4, is it Peralta? Oh, Peralta. And funny enough, you know, I saw Peralta at Camperdown game and he looks good. He looks fine. And I've seen him quite a few times and he does look like a player who can play football. But in recent times, I'm not sure what is happening. He has been inconsistent, heavy touches, miscontrol. And I saw the Tivoli. What number that he wears again, man? Have him running rings around him. When I went at that game versus Tivoli, running rings around him. But let's see if he really improves going forward. And that's just a part of football. You find yourself in a good patch of form, also a bad patch of form. That's just football. Big up MG. KC is a well-coached team. Favorites for me. I have JC as favorites. Norman said, JC squad so deep and couldn't beat catching 2 times. I saw them at Prison Oval. Honestly, what the hype about. And you know, when they play the Prison Oval, if you look in the bench, in the stands, you will see that a lot of the players were actually in the stands. Roman Blake and the man never play against Catching until the second leg. But nonetheless, Catching is a good team. So that is football. Catching is a good team. SRL said KC did have the best side in 2017 and never win. True. You know, same thing I said, same thing I said to the JC correspondence. I got a correspondence. But nonetheless, people, them side big. Man inside big. Man have a mature. And if you look at the players, if you speak with the players and you realize how mature they are, you'll be surprised how their level of understanding of the game. Simeon said, what the Trinidad youth name MG will come on for JC today? Me never see. Me not sure, Simeon. Philip Mills said, what about JC number 27 today? JC 27. Me not remember. Let me tell you what I'm saying. In the half time, because JC kind of have a game and have so much control, me kind of don't take me pictures them. Don't take me pictures them and me go up in the stands. Be a reason. go walk up as a football man. Be a reason why do so kind of take we eye after the game. Oh, I'm at the Trinidad youth. Oh, okay. Nicholas Alive said Alec Benny. Oh. He's a Trinidad youth. But number 24, 27. I try to remember. I can have the flashback. Is it one of the big youth who Messi come play right wing? One of the big youth who Messi come play right wing. Never said what? A good play. I only for him. Only for the big youth who Messi come play right wing. I need to take set piece him. Oh yeah man. Okay. Him dark and him thick about 5'11", 6 foot. And him in company right hand side. Oh, and him take his set piece him. Good player. Solid. I think he get one bad lick to somebody didn't give him a hard lick. People, yeah man, you can imagine we have 160 persons watching and we can't reach 100 likes. People only 13 out of 100, no for you know. Only 13. Just like smash the like button. Only 13. Philip Mills said, skillful player, good player. Akeem Glock said, Aximini's name is a national. Wait about I mix it up, man. Rebel Dan said D-Cup predictions from versus Manchester 1-0. SR MG, you remember when Casey did have the best side in 2017? A man like Trigger and drop out in the semis versus STATHS just saying still because you have the best don't mean you're going to win. I 100% agree with that, SRL. I 100% agree with it. Me can have JC as the favorite and don't mean that they will win. You have to come and turn up and play on the day. You said who are the best team in 2018? 2018. No remember. Oh my God, remember something you're lucky. A long time ago. Tarek Thomas said the number 4 about that stepson. What do you think about him? Alright. So as I said, I've seen him previously. He look okay. I have once said that, you know, I once said I saw a game with him and said he looked really, really impressive to me. But the last couple of games that I've seen of him, I do think that he has been underwhelming. I do believe that he has been underwhelming for the last couple of games. If I am to be honest, when you look at, as I said, when I went to the Tivoli game, basically the Tivoli winger was running rings around him. He turned him inside out a few times, and it didn't look that way when I watched him the first time. But that's football. As I said, that is football. But let's see if he can come out of that bad patch. And I'm going forward. Anytime from Jamaica in Champions League, any team from Jamaica in CONCACAF Champions League, not sure as yet. Yes. Bala said, who is this number 10 from JC? Look like a very good player. Saka. That is his name, people. Saka. One of the best players in school boy football. Unfortunately, against Wolmer, he didn't really have a good game against Wolmer. Poor performance. Even some people said that me because I said, boy, I didn't need to take him off. But I just say go. But that's how it is. But he had a brilliant game today. Scored a screamer. STATHS defense was the best in 2017. STATHS lost in penalty final. Simeon said, if STGC win tomorrow, Saturday going to be a big day. Mona have to beat Casey because that cause make STGC go beat Charlie, and if Mona chase the win, them are go get countered, and Casey love a counter goal. Joshua Davis said Issa can write Mona upon the trophy them from now. JC and Mona to the finals. Said just write Mona name upon it. Man old side MG. When might see seeing Rebel Dan said Mannings 2, Mona 5 solid. 5 Dan you have 5? Centre back will score up a goal, man. Class a defender. Very good defender. Solid, big, physical, rigid too. Still a cry for that case in 2017. Stefan Wright said, bless up MG. Steven said, soccer against Wolmer's. Yeah, man, he never had a good game against Wolmer's. ES76 Tajay said, what do you think about Amari Leng, MG? Very good player, but you can see that he definitely is inconsistent. You can see the inconsistency in him, but you can see the quality that he has. Definitely looking forward to see what he's doing going forward. Rabino Gardner hold it up for Mona, the number 9. Brendan said Jaden White, best keeper walk through Manning Cup. Interesting take. Jaden White, the best keeper walk through Manning Cup. Them days, that stats, eh? Solid defense. But nonetheless, Jaden White was a quality keeper throughout DaCosta Cup. Of course, nonetheless, you have to give him that. Joshua Davis said, watch out for the Mona 11 tomorrow. I'm going to end the poll, people. I'm going to end the poll. Over 100 votes. So we're going to go to the predictions now, people. Over 100 votes. We're going to do the Manning Cup predictions first. Let's jump to the Manning Cup predictions first. So let's see. So these are the poll. This is what the poll is saying, people. 2 persons and we hit 100 likes. This is what the poll is like, people. Who's better? Stats number 7 Shaka or Mona number 7 Papa? And the votes are in. 38% of the votes go in favor of Mona number 7 Papa. And with a whopping almost double, almost 50% win, landslide, goes to Shaka, Stats number 7. 61%. Aaron Cameron said, yo, MG, JC 8. His name is Kante. Bad, very, very good box-to-box midfielder. Shane Miller said, Jaden White is the best I saw, and Prendergast from a Wolmer's 90s team. Jaden White was quality. Alright, so people go back in a we got back in a pass now. So people, let's jump on these first predictions. Let's jump on the first predictions, people. First predictions. That's where we need to start. That's where we need to head. That's where we need to go. Charlie Smith versus Kingston College. Charlie Smith versus Kingston College. Didn't Charlie Smith play at Casey? Oh, no. Charlie Smith and Mona. Charlie Smith versus Kingston College, people. Drop your predictions in the comment section. Yellow said KC 4, Charlie Smith 0. Joshua Davis said 1 Kante, me know MG under Mona Kante. But JC number 8, a killer for real. And Joshua said 1 Kante, me know MG under Mona Kante. Mona Kante a quality midfielder as well. Not gonna lie. But JC Kante, bro, look African too, you know. Look African too. Daniel West said Charlie 1, KC 4. Aaron Kemp said wish for a trick tomorrow. Shane Billy said KC 3, Charlie 1. Philip Mills said KC 2-0. Marsha said KC 3-0. Random said KC 3-1. SLR said KC 5, Charlie 0. Worst a TV match, KC love them match there. Yeah, man, Stampy one come out and contract both, yeah? I mean, Stefan said easy win 4-0 KC. Nicholas Live said KC 1, Charlie 1. Interesting. Glenroy Buckley said KC 3, Charlie 1. Gamebird said KC 3, Charlie 1. Rochelle Larmont said KC 5-0. Jamal Malkowski said KC 2-0. Simeon said need a league keep them ball active when Manning Cup done. True. And most of them will be playing Major League and done something, Simeon. Because Major League start January. Most of them are going to Premier League clubs and then something. So I do think that they will be kept active. People, thank you very much for helping us to reach that 100 like margin. Really, really appreciate it. Willow said KC 3-1. Jail Reed said KC 2-1. One Baba said 5-2 KC. Rebel said Charlie 2 KC 1. Interesting. Rebel have Charlie to win. Joshua Davis said KC 3 love. Moisha Cameron said 1 left on a killer. Number 7 good player. One left, yeah. Moisha, give me right name. Please give me right name, Moisha. Give me right name. I can't remember right name. I'm going to introduce him to the people. Marsha said, thank you for tuning in. Please like and share. Brandon said, easy win for Casey. Jwin Anderson, Camperdown, Kante are the real deal. That's much Kante exists. Philip Mills said, which match you going tomorrow? CC Central. Morgan Murray said, Shamar Jensen, best missy. And Jennison, best missy. Shamar Jensen, I don't remember the name there. Glenn Rabucky said Casey all the way. SRL said Casey not concede, and the only reason why they concede versus STGC because of penalty. Rebellion said upset tomorrow, Charlie I go win. Timmy Dunn said 5-0 Casey. 5-0 KC. But X Gaming said match I got hot. Morris Morgan said Wolmer's keeper. Oh, Wolmer's keeper. Alright, so people, I'm gonna say Casey. I have to go with Casey. I'm gonna say Casey 3, Charlie Smith 0. Casey 3, Charlie Smith 0. I don't think it's gonna be this runaway train thing. I do think that they would have learned their lesson from what happened with Mona. Tighten up a few errors. I do think so. Simeon said Shamar Jamison was mostly Wolmer's keeper MG. Yeah, then just tell me. Tangi said, yo military, you didn't see how much baller JC have. Them full of baller. Listen, and main man na JC, what me say right now, a Blake. He's the main man na JC. That me say, he's the main man na JC. Romy and Blake is defense is good. They need work up front. Who that? Brennan said, why you predict 3-0 why you predict 3-0? I don't think based off when I saw the game, the game from Mona versus what's his name? Charlie Smith. When I saw how everything's structured and run down, I do think that Casey firepower will be too much for Charlie Smith. Will be too much for Charlie Smith. Aaron Cam said Mona 5, STGC 1, Casey 5, and Charlie Smith 0. Alright, so Brendan, I think that's likely because of the amount of chance that Casey create, but I don't think it's going to be a runaway train thing, or it's going to be 5-6. I'm not sure. I highly doubt it. It can happen, but I'm just not sure. So I'm not going to vote for them. So I'm going to say 3-0. Maybe I'm playing it safe. Tangi said CC number 15 is one of the best winger. Marcus Reed. I agree with that 100%. In tier 2, in the national tier 2 competition, Marcus Reed was actually one of the best wingers, if not the best winger, in the entire competition. One of. Yeah, it's one of. So let's move now. Alright, so Glenn Ray Buckley, big up. Not hearing, we didn't kind of mute, just a minute. MW Concept said Mona is independent skills. If Georges can play like how they played first round, how they played KC first match, it's going to be interesting day. How you know that? That difficult. That really difficult to say. So people, let's jump on this one. Mona versus Georges. Big matchup. I'm going to do a poll on that one. I'm going to jump to now pressure me on Dinthill. About D-Cup, so. Soon we should D-Cup. So I'm going to drop it into the poll, people. Please do participate in the poll. Willow said Mona. People, please do participate in the poll. Mona is independent skill. Daniel West said Mona 3, STGC 1. Glenn Buckley said Mona. Willow said Mona 3, STGC 2. Marsha said, please quickly press the like button. Wow, Marsha, add quickly now. People don't know how to press the like button. Simeon said, feel STGC I win for some reason. Interesting. That's gonna be a nervous game, you know. A nerve-wracking game. MG, me think it's gonna be a 2-2. Shane Billing said Mona 2, Georges 2. You know, long me not see CDE. Not alone, Knibb are dead tomorrow. Brandon said, Margot said Mona SCGC draw. Nicholas Live said Mona lose them first match tomorrow. Nicholas Live said 2-0 STGC. Woo. Joshua Davis said Georges I go come hard. Yes, cause if them lose, I hit that. But you know, Mona said time to die. Time to die. Gamebird said 3-2 Mona. Let me see much persons participating in that poll already. Once me hit 100 persons participating in that poll, I'm going to, maybe I go reach. Let me say about 60. But if it close, also already in favor of Mona. Once we reach 50, so 5 more persons to vote, we can close it off at 50. Let me close it off at 50 people. There's 2 more persons to vote. Let's close it off at 50. MW Concept said the number 7 for Mona bad still, but if hashtag 1819 can team up with Burkitt and Joshua, George's hashtag to play a game, I go festive. One of the things I say about this George's team is that I do think that when the game get too physical, it's like them can't manage the game when it get too physical. It's like them can't manage. Stephen said George is hungry. Then I'm going to win Mona. Close door like 2-1. Close. Okay. Nicholas Live said Mona dying tomorrow. Nandez said George is going to upset them. Big up Nandez. Hopefully you're doing good, my brother. Mark Willis said there will be an upset tomorrow. Janice Brand said SCGC 3. Mona 1. You're lucky said normally if you hear Mona play Georges, you wouldn't even guess. You'd be like Georges are going about 3-0. How times have changed. You're lucky. You don't know so me love the underdog story, right? Brandon said Georges play too slowly. Probably that's why you said that MG. No. They play slow, yes. JC play slow. But the physical aspect of the game, I don't think that they cope well with the physical aspect of the game. Not sure if it's maturity, not sure if they just don't have that aggression. MW Concept, MG I agree. Physical aspect of it. Georges are play like gentlemen and not ballers. Listen, man. So when some team come to you, when Mona come at you, Mona come very, very aggressive. Mona come rough. Mona come run at you, come fight. And you have to fight your way through, man, if you want something out of that game. So, I'll close the poll, people. When me done close the poll, after me close the poll, me end the poll right now, then me going to discuss and tell you my score predictions for that. You look said that game is a TV game, right? Yes, it will be. Not alone said never build soft, so I'm going to grow and play them so. Why you say him soft? Joshua Davis said we press too hard for Georges dominate. Don't talk, too love win. Alright. Mark my word. Jano Star. Alright, let me see if we can jump off of this. Because so if you done the internet, because my phone I can't keep on right now, I'm telling about fear usage and them look foolish and say. Jano Star. Let's see. Anyways, let's get back on let's get back on track. Let's get back on track, people. So it's Georges 3, Mona 0. Rashid Lamont said Georges 2-1. Brandon said LOS facts. Mona aggressive and STGC have to come aggressive because Mona defensive rough, especially that number 9. Nana said man said Gentlemen. Brandon said, me know say Simeon and Simeon the number 5 switch position. Peter Park said, where say Neville Bell a groom the man them like a foreign baller too soft. That he must say. None said, sir, me have the Water Cup wanted to see Mona. I only watched them versus Camperdown and I wasn't impressed by how open they were. Good teams can pull them apart. I do believe so. If they're not careful, that's just how it is. That is just how football is. If you're not careful, good teams will pull you apart. So let me give you my predictions. Close the poll, right? Let me close the poll. Let's have a look at the poll, people. Where poll eh? Where poll gone? General sir? Oh, so the poll has ended, people. Who's gonna win? 50% said Mona. St. George's said 41% of the votes went to St. George's, and 7% said the game will be a draw game. 63 persons voted, and that is the result. So a lot of persons are going for Mona over George's. And let me jump to say, people. So my prediction is this. I'm going to say Mona 3, George's 2. Mona 3, George's 2. It's tough time, people. It's crunch time, and I have to give up predictions based on what I see. I do think that, as I said, there has to be some level of physical aspect to George's game. They must come out a little bit more physical. They must come out a little bit more wanting it. You can't play soft against Mona. Mona are going to run at you like a bull cow, like a hungry buffalo. They're going to run at you. Aggressive, hard and aggressive. And that's how they score most of their goals. By high press, high intensity. Especially physical. They play very, very physical. And because they're in a penalty box, so they're not conceding a penalty. They're not giving a penalty. So that's how it is. Anyways, let's move on from here now, people. Let's move on from here. We're going to move to the DaCosta Cup. Let's move to the DaCosta Cup, people. Quarterfinal round of the DaCosta Cup. Some big match tomorrow. Big match tomorrow in the DaCosta Cup. In the DaCosta Cup, people. The DaCosta Cup. So games will play tomorrow, Saturday, and next Tuesday. Saturday's the 9th. Wow. Saturday's the 12th, I should say. Wow. Time move fast. Anyways, so let's start off, people. First game we have on the agenda. Manchester versus Frome at Brooks Park. In the comment section, drop your predictions, people. Drop your predictions for this one. Manchester versus Frome. None of the true guys are thugs, but boy out, yeah. All if you do a score and get man of the match. Yeah, that rough still, that rough. That rough. Gaza said Satchel should get man of the match. I would agree. It's between Satchel or the number 5. M. Concept said it would be a 3-1 Georges. That is his. I feel George is number 19 going to play in best, worst, in a forward from Phoenix, and he was something to prove because of him and Butler issue. But remember, say even Zabir Taylor is also a Phoenix player. Timo Dunn said D Cup times, please and thanks. Come on, Timo. Even the poll knows it's D Cup time. Yeah, man, D Cup time. So we touch on, we're on the D Cup now, people. Let's go. Chester 2 from 3. Daniel West said Chester 1 from 1. Vivian said hope William Knibb win them game. UTL Favor said draw. Willow said from 2, Chester 1. Random said Chester 2 from 1. Marshall said Manchester 2 from 3. Mark Willis said from 2, Chester 1. Game Bird said from Chester 2, from 2, Chester 1. Random said Chester hashtag 11 wicked. Yarick Carnegie bad baller. Shane Billings said from 1 and Manchester 0. Janice Brand said from 2, Manchester 1. Jay Smith said from 2, Manchester 1. Jay Wayne said Knibb would need to shake off the flu in camp to win. True, hopefully them get over it. One of them know Guinean weed, man. Hopefully the coach know Guinean weed. Glenn Buckley said Chester 0 from 3. Hugh Denton said Chester 2-1. Rochelle Lamont said the best attacking midfield in schoolboy football is the number 7 from Stats. He's not an attack, he's a winger. He's a winner, Rochelle. He's a winger. J. Smith said from number 10 have a good game. If from number 10 have a good game, they will win. Not alone said a one baller have flu and an excuse. Keep Smith a big man side. Them play. Take lick. Not alone. Not alone. That's funny. Well, so one man alone have flu, right? And them man make it look like say everybody. A big man side them play. So boy, if it does take lick. Najib Cameron said 2-1 Chester. Nicholas Ellis from 1 Chester 0. Tim Warden said from 3 Manchester 1. Exit said 1-0 Chester. So a lot of people are going in favor of Frome. Wonder why? Alright, let's be honest, people. Frome is a good team. A really, really good team. And Frome has been way more consistent. Way more consistent than that of Chester. So who do you think is the best stadium in the DaCosta Cup? Best stadium in the DaCosta Cup? Shamar Martin. One of. Not gonna say the best, but one of. It's one of the best. Nicholas Lai said Zimini is still a school boy. Why I say that? Oh, Jevan said why Zimini is a play SBF? Oh, he's still a school boy. Zimini is just turned 18, you know. Last month actually turned 18. How Zimini is even allowed to play SBF? Didn't Mount Pleasant buy him in January, making him a full pro? Yes, but he did not sign a contract, so he's technically not a pro. It's not a pro. Shane Billings said KC 10. Better. Yolo said and them I go surprise from tomorrow, you know. Me feel so. Exit said can't diss me players and colleagues. Gaza Talk said Stats number 7 better. Vivian Ellis and Manchester going 2-1. Exit said Chester all the way. Alright, so people, I'm going to say this game is going to done. Very close game. Chester 1 from 2. I'm going to say Chester 1 from 2. That's going to be an interesting game. But let's see. And the reason why I'm saying Chester 1 from 2, Frome has been way more consistent this season. And if I should go in favor of Chester, I'd be really, really looking past what Frome has been doing the entire season. It's not me looking past what Chester have done well to be at this far. But if we should be honest, they have been inconsistent. Chester have been inconsistent. Even when they play Christiana, even though maybe I can't say yeah. But to watch a game, you'll realize that you'd understand the reason why they have been inconsistent so far this season. But I think I might go in favor of Chester this time. Jay Anthony said wingers aren't attacking midfielders. They are more of wide forwards than attacking midfielders. That's true. They are more of wide forwards than midfielders. Yolo said Mannings. Next game, people, we're going to have Mannings versus William Knibb. William Knibb has only conceded 3 goals the entire season. And of that 3 goals, they conceded against one team. Now, this is an interesting game, though, people. This is actually a big game. Should we know Landilo Sports Complex? That's too far. Landilo too far, people. This game would have been a really, really interesting game. I can tell you, out of all the games, I do think that this game is the biggest game of the day, I would say. I think this is the biggest game of the day. Mannings William Knibb. I think so. We have a Clarendon Derby in Central and Clarendon College. So people drop in the comment section the predictions for this one. William Knibb versus Mannings. What you guys think about that one? Big match. Timon said Mannings 2, William Knibb 2. Daniel said Mannings 2, Edwin. Oh, it's William Knibb. Jevan said whoever advised Zimini does not have his best interest at heart. How you figure from marking Jonathan David in World Cup qualifiers to playing against grade 8 players. Now Jevan plays. The truth is, none of us know what is really happening behind the scenes. None of us know. We don't know what the contract situations are. We don't know what the clauses are. We don't know if he has to complete certain aspects of it. We don't know nothing at all. So what we can do is speculate and say, boy, just as what you're saying, you don't like the move, you don't respect the move. But the truth is, none of us really know the intricacies of what is happening around his transfer and those things. None of us know. So that's an interesting topic. That's an interesting topic. And I can't really give a comment on it because I don't know. I really don't know. And I don't really want to speculate. I don't want to speculate. Jay Smith said Mannings 2-0. U12 said 2-0. Mannings. Fresh God said Mannings 3-0. William Knibb. Jay Winning said Mannings 1-0. Oh, Knibb 1-0. My apologies. Random said I wonder if we must walk go around at Brooks Park or drive go down at Jacksal. Must walk. Rochelle Arman said John Sam reached so far. Mannings 3-0. Willow said Mannings 2-0. Daniel said Mannings 3-0. Nobody now give William a chance. John, boy. So you tell me say the best defensive record in a schoolboy football. Just I go start crumble so. Me not gonna accept that. Daniel said Mannings 3-0. 3 William Knibb 2. Fresh God wouldn't reach us yet. Random said Mannings 3-1. Gamebird said Mannings 2-0. Shane Billings said Mannings 1-0. Marsha said William Knibb 3, Mannings 2. Not alone said Fresh God, you frost. Bossy said MG, if Whisper if he played the D Cup with time, you would want played the D Cup with time, you'd want him to play. What I mean, if Whisper if he played D Cup, which team would I want him to play for? The most Charlie Mount. What the backside I say? The most Charlie Mount, the most my school. Who else would I want him to play for? Then would probably beat up Dinthill, man. And we're going through. You can imagine we have Charles Mount, Matthew and them, man. You must Whisper Matthew and them must be mad. They would know and beat up everything and go through, man. Wouldn't fear no team. Would I walk over everything. As bad as Dinthill be. Would I beat up Dinthill. About Charles Mount, would I want him go. Highly unlikely though. That come like I say Messi I got Arsenal. No. Janice Brand said Mannings 2, William Knibb 1. Vivian said William Knibb 1, no joke. Fresh God said CC. William said Mannings #10. I walk through Knibb. Glenn Rabok said Mannings and Knibb a draw. Jason said William Knibb I got tired we can't see goals in this and this qualifying round. Fresh God said CC 3-1 over Central. Not alone said you frost. You're saying Dinthill I got draw. You know say Dinthill a big man team. Hey. Not alone a liar, you know. Random said I want Edwin stop with Dinthill 1-3-0. Random say easy, you know. Nana said Millie, who the baller them mid the year when I introduce me never there when I introduce him. It is the Haile Selassie number 7. Me not remember my name nowadays. Me try enough for me and we want somebody for publishing name. Me not remember my name. Them call him one left though. That's what they call him. One left. Bad baller Nandez. Wicked piece of baller. But JC na give me chance at the time I dare. I say go still. So move. Nandez, let's move away from that. I'm gonna say Mannings 1. William Knibb 1. It's gonna be a close game. May I say 1-1. May I go say 1-1. It's gonna be a close game. Closer than what we think. Dinthill versus Edwin Allen people. Dinthill versus Edwin Allen people. So the touching on the game, so what trickle down now people. We're going over our now people. Remember now, we don't want to stay here too long. We're going over our people. Dinthill versus Edwin Allen. Edwin Allen, the surprise package, defeated Glenmuir. One of the teams that a lot of people are talking about. So bear that in mind when you're dropping your predictions for this one, people. Bear that in mind. Fresh God said Edwin a draw 2-2 Fresh God a defending Clarendon team. You know, you look said Dinthill 2, Edwin 2. Not alone randoms in your mind. Najib said Campbell said draw match that. Vivian said Central might set up 3-1. Simeon said Dinthill all the way. Fresh God said you look tell him again. Nicholas Live said Mannings 3-0. Daniel said Dinthill 3, Edwin 2. Peter Parker said Edwin might just win 1-0. Jay Smith said Knibb now score not even 1. UTL said Dinthill 2-1. Vivian said Dinthill dead 2 love tomorrow. Willow said Dinthill 3, Edwin Allen 2. Rochelle Lamar said Edwin Allen 1-0. Jordan Chin said Jawi and Payne I think in name MG. Oh, Jawi and Payne. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hopefully somebody can confirm that. Marsha said Dinthill 3, Edwin 2. Jalil Reed said Dinthill 2-0. Balladar said Edwin have a really good coach. Yeah, me I tell a tactical coach. The man full of surprises, man. Tafarai full of surprises. And I still keep him be a party, Makip. Be a surprise party. Timo Edwin said Dinthill 3, Edwin Allen 1. Random said Edwin Allen 2-0. Gamebird said Edwin 1, Dinthill 1. J. Smith said Dinthill 2-1. Timo Edwin said Dinthill 3-0. Janice Brand said Edwin 2, Dinthill 1. Wow. Stephen Mitchell said Dinthill 1, Edwin Allen 2. Big upset on the cards. Shane Billing said Dinthill 3, Edwin Allen 1. Nicholas Ellis said Edwin 1, Dinthill 0. Hey, a lot of people said Dinthill are going to lose, you know. Jano Star? Well, the players I'm going to watch it still. And can't go take it out. King Green said Dinthill 4-1. Luffy said up, big up Luffy. Vivian said Dinthill people them up, but them dead like dog tomorrow. No joke. Glenn said Mannings going to have it hard against Knibb. Mr. Nine said if rainfall, Edwin can't lose. I feel them dominant that. I feel them don't mean that, my apologies. Najib said Dinthill 3, Edwin 1. Vivian said Dinthill fans them over here, you know. Yeah, enough. CC. The toughest fans them over here, CC fans them. You know why? Oh, me know that. Me do a poll, Dinthill versus CC. And secretly me try to find out which I fans them enough over here. And CC outclass Dinthill. CC outclass Dinthill. Not alone said all them crazy MG. So make the entire Redder Music said, yo, the match with St. Catherine and JC where did postpone. How it go? It did done 1-1. Luffy said, Millie, waiting about Mona and Georges tomorrow. Janos, I love him. Fly past that, you know, big up. Mona will win. I have Mona to win. Marsha said, please check out our sponsors, Sub Sports, on Instagram. Visit them in Maypen, Denby. Maypen and a Playpen. 138 Muirhead Avenue. Won't miss that one. Jordan Chin said, Jawain Payne him name. Just got the confirmation. Alright, so Jawain Payne. Number 7 for Haile Selassie. Majestical. Let me show you. When you remember the goal, the Haile Selassie goal scored against STATHS? And him scored. See if I can find it back. Ooh, what a beauty. What a beauty. What a beauty by Saka. What go on there? I don't know what go on there. I try finding people. Jawi and P. I try finding girl little. I don't understand what go on there now. Okay, so for some reason I go up on profile. Hopefully not hot there kit. Hopefully. Cause them try hot me hard for what you know. Anyways, you know I go up on the people. So next game people, I'm gonna say for this game, Dinthill 2, Edwin Allen 1. Gonna be close. Glenn said Dinthill 3-0. Fresh guy said we see that tomorrow. Nande said still can't believe this Wolmer's knocked me out. I didn't even go the Walker Cup game. Yeah man. MW said MG, we Georgians are gonna want an apology from you tomorrow, you know. Listen, I'm here and I definitely will provide my apology. I will be here, I will provide my apologies. I have no problem in doing so. Against any bad predictions, I will provide the apology. But in the same sense, I have to speak it based off the footballing accoutrements. That's how I have to speak it. Click said Edwin 2, Dinthill 2, Yellow said CC 4. Last game, people, Clarendon College versus Central. This here is the Clarendon Derby. Clarendon Derby. Do one poll punny, like our last one. Like our last one, like our last one, people. People, you see them big score line on sooner drop? You can tell them reconsider it. Don't take Central for a soft soap. Just drop the poll, people. Them big score line don't drop. Please do not take Central for a soft soap. I beg you no. Don't take Central for a soft soap. It's not like that. Let me drop one last update since drop the last update, people. Just before me close off. Final result. That's final result. I think a game day 2. A game day 1 or a game day 2. I first match up this. Game day 1. Alright, so we're ready now, people. We're ready now. We're done now. Me drop the predictions. 53 persons vote already. Let's run through the comments first before me jump on that. You look says, alright, so which one me reach? Far up in the comment section now. Gee. Glenn said Dinthill 3 and 2 hours. You look said CC 4-0. Daniel said CC 3-1. Fresh God said 1 down 1 college. Persevere and excel. Wukum. We do. Oh, we don't fear nobody. Jay Smith said 3-0. Why Fresh God? If your man no go CC still, you know. Tim Wellens, MJ, me see the Dinthill baller, them say, them not afraid of nobody. They're not afraid. Well, which baller afraid of nobody? Nandez said, at this game, you go Millie. Yes, Nandez, I think about going. Fresh God said CC 3, Central 1. Vivian said Central go upset them 3-1. No joke. Janice, hey, Vivian, you see once on a Vivian team, you want to lose, you know. Janice Brand said CC 4-0. Gamebird said CC 3-1. None said everybody and them Pickney. No, CC, no, CC FC a win. No, everybody and them Pickney, no CC FC a go win. CC FC, JCFC, KCFC. You said no hype, no in this matchup. Central our friend. Akin Green said them if you look out for Central number 11 because he's a killer. If them let him go, he might go score. Will CC 3 Central 1 Tim White said I want CC lose like all them fans. Will want Dinthill lose. Hey, you see that now? A bad man for bad man. No. Jordan said tough match both a CC me say. But a CC me say. Stian said CC are the biggest side in the SBF since Coley JC. Akin Green said Central 3-1. Central 3-1. Luffy said, yo, Millie CC, I go take it. Shambhala said, big up Shambhala, Central go cut and dash for CC. I love it said, Ash Casey number 9 underrated. Me not think so, no, very hard worker. Aggressive going forward. Shane Billings said CC 3-1. Click said CC 2-1. Fresh God said, hear the people them. Nardia 4 said CC 3-1. And Balada said, so you saying the score will not be 5-0 like Rossi's, but 5-1. Vivian said, you know what Central can't win the vote MG, but they're going to get an upset CC tomorrow. Yeah, look, said Tim Edwin, we have to cheer for Edwin. It's a Clarendon thing. Random said CC 3-1. Jano, big up Clarendon. Daniel said CC 3-1. Pebble Liverpool, no really see no D-Cup team I beat CC. Oswald Reed said Central will be going to college tomorrow. Take notes, 5-0. Jano, imagine me got it again and 5 drop. Fresh guys said Central have a good little team, but they've never book up something like this before. 1-1 college. CC Nation. Whoa, come! We don't fear nobody. Persevere and excel. Fresh guys, MG, me tell you that me whole family go CC now, bro. My grandmother all used to be the head of the dorm at CC. Alright, Fresh guys, defend the case. And Stephen Mitchell said, love Central and what they have done this far, but they are now coming up against a juggernaut in CC. Hope Central don't get too discouraged after tomorrow. Hey, one thing I can tell you, the CC fans them have some terminologies there. Jano. Mr. Nine said, Millie, CC, we are, miss it. Millie, CC, we are talking about, 4 love minimum. All right, Mr. Nine. All right. Nandez Miller said, Peter, let them put curse on them. Hey, right now, me go tell. You know what I go do? Fresh God. Me go tell, Unseen, say, yo, support CC tomorrow. Predict CC food. Me tell Unseen, she predict CC tomorrow. You look at CC, on one clash. Do no bother. Ball will creep up on like a bank robber. Make sure you flatter all over half his stomach. Make you flatter all of his stomach. Hey, I had to sing. I gotta say that again. Let me say that again. Wait. MG. Let me see it. CC no, CC no one clash. Do not bother. Ball will creep up on you ball will creep up on you like a bank robber. Make you flatter all of your stomach. Alright, you're lucky. Hey, you're lucky. Jano sir, what a sitting FCC get a conking in the head. Not saying I got just a what if. Jano sir. But say go still. Vivian said, member CC kick out your castle, so me don't like them. Hey Vivian, you can't care Vivian, you're lucky, number 1 guy. Only care personal feelings, Only care about feelings, man. Nane said Peter like them put curse on them. Nane said which school Fresh God go? Which school Fresh God go? Foga. A Foga ain't go Nande. A Foga. Nande said a Foga Fresh God said Foga used to go cheering for them all season till them drop out. Then just jump on and CC Wagon. Alright, Fresh God, no pressure me, Fresh God. Fresh God said MG, no bother with that. Gamebear said Fresh God make them know I will alma mater that you know. Jordan Chin said Vivian, Jordan so fast me I go. One reach. Jordan Chin said CC burned down the castle Vivian. J. Smith said hello, you know if him ever call CC name them dead. Timo Adan said, are the terminologies them I use to try to scare the other fans them. And that them I choose, yes, that them I use. Be a terminologies and be a big word, be a little sitting little hashtag, a little phrase though. Nana said, Millie, you mad Millie and Mona play? Man I go on the Mona bench cause Butler get red. That's why I'm gonna coach them. Daniel said, Unseen have goat mouth. Yellow said, if CC lose fans them, I go win. Well, fans them I go insane. Ready and Forbes said Clarendon College I go win. Mark my word. Fresh God said Castle Bundong. Yellow said low out Unseen Millie. At St. Thomas him come from. Marlon said, Vivian, how your castle if you beat we when them best player 12-year-old? Fresh guy said, no MG, no how are them two side there me bring from competition start. Me know Fresh guy, me know Unseen go up mode can't stop we. You look at Central are we friend in no hype. Well, me could see if CC go play them like friends tomorrow. You're lucky. Vivian said CC now win a cup, them just waste them time. Vivian, you know, easy, you know. Moisha Cameron said, MG, who better? The long time KC 8 or the 10? No. The long time KC 8. What the long time KC 8? What do you mean by that? You talk Pearson? A Pearson rough, you know. A Pearson bad, you know. But a Pearson attack? Obito, if I know Omar Leng, Rip General, big up Obito, big up. Jordan Chin said, Unseen I pray bad prayer for Dinthill tomorrow, you know. You look said, no, CC is gonna encourage them tomorrow. We're gonna show them some love, more like for. Yeah, that bad. Hey, that bad. You're lucky. That bad effort. That bad. I swear. Pearson. Oh, Pearson. If whisper about Pearson. Listen. The thing is, you know, two different players. So I don't know how I'm gonna compare them. Two different players. One is a midfielder, a box-to-box midfielder, and the other is a winger. I can't compare them. Can't compare them. And the two of them are very, very talented players. And look on it now. Pearson. I think Pearson at 18. Pearson at 18? No, Pearson at 19. And Pearson play professional football right now. Jordan, you're lucky. You follow argument in father. So let me close off the poll. Jano Star. Nobody na get. Let me close off the poll, people. So 74 persons voted. Who's gonna win this matchup? Central 16%. Whopping 16%. Draw 5%. CC, a guy. A maximum of 78% votes went in favor of CC to win. Obita, a military not telling no line, but Mona look dangerous bad. Semis are go hot, definitely. Jay Smith said, you're lucky, him not like Mannings, so me good. Jordan, she said, wait till all catch a ball in a central net tomorrow. Alright, so people you don't know after 10 now. And 10 time they have the night. Don't know, so when you see the back of the screen gone, you know that mean it. People, if you're here for the first time, please do smash that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it if you do so. Most definitely. Going down to the closing hours right now. Still heading towards 21,000 subscribers. Trying to get there before Friday. No, Saturday. Let me put it to Saturday. Saturday evening, people. So that is the target. 20,000 subscribers by Saturday evening. 21,000 subscribers, I should say. So we are just 419 shy of it. Or 419 shy of it, people. So let's see if we can hit that target by Saturday. Hopefully. Jordan Chin said, wait till Hull catch the ball. Okay, just read that. Milton said, CC gone 6 more notches. Minande said, Hull underrated man a gem. Good player. Willow said, Whisper soon go pro. Me know man, Whisper soon gone pro. Jason said, Water Cup. Pass with oh, yes, Nandez, me do Water Cup already. I first see me touch by Nandez. Obita said, one more thing. Jamaica College is not JC. It's CC. Caribbean College. Beer foreign player. Mosa Club. Timo Adam said, Fresh God. Good player. Gone up. And I saw the thing set. Moisha Cameron said, who better? One left or the next one left from 11 from stats? One left or the next one left from stats. Oh, the 11 from stats. The 11. The 11 is Omar Reed. Are you talking the number 7? Moisha. Are you talking number 7? Nandez said, respect man, respect Jay. As I said, Jose Marino would have said. Lambert, big up Lambert. Big up Coach Lambert. Big up, massive respect. Obita said left is Omarid. It's Omarid, man. Omarid, a right foot Omarid use. The number 7 is better. Moisha said yes, him. Oh, number 7. Whew. One left for heels. What is that? Heels last one left, you say? I think, but the funny thing, starts number 7 and a 2 foot he use, I wanted to look at the corners that him take. Right side corner and take with the right foot. Left side corner and take with the left foot. Big up, cause Dakar, big up. Right foot corner and take with the left foot. With the right foot, and left side the corner and take with the left foot. He's actually 2-footed. Sanjay said, LOL, watch Lambert. Big up, coach, big up. Jordan Chin said, Mud Satchel at the 7 she attack. Yeah, me find out, me first say she. I think Satchel is one of the best wingers in schoolboy football right at this present moment. I have to give him his rating. He is one of the best wingers in schoolboy football, hands down. Obita said, clinical that rare in schoolboy football. What? Obita, you like you're not so go on. You have some youth, them man, me telling you, lethal. They just want to see net one time and the bag bust. They just want to see one single time and the bag bust. Alright, so people, that is our time. We have come to the closing 1.5 hour of MG Sports TV review show, reaction show, and also preview. We have come to the 1.5 hour mark. So tomorrow we have some big games, some big matchups. As you guys know, I'm looking forward to go to the CC versus Central game, which I strongly believe will be a very, very interesting matchup. Extremely interesting matchup. A lot of people will be looking forward to that. As you guys know, highlights will be available by tomorrow. Highlights will be available by Thursday. You will get that. So we will see how that one goes, people. So hopefully you guys are doing good. And till next time, people, don't forget, people, to support our sponsors at SAP Sports. Check them out on Instagram at SAP Sports 4. Also, most definitely, you can check out their office in Maypen, Denby Maypen, at 130th Muirhead Avenue, not road. Definitely. The car says, so which match you go tomorrow? I'm going to Foga Road, CC versus Central. That's the game. That's the one. Obita said, me can name 20 players in FBF right now who's good with both legs. True. I can. That's true. That's so true. There are a lot. This bunch of players are very, very talented. Anyways, people, 20,000 soldiers of the military battalion. Really, 20.5 thousand. Really, respect you guys. Thank you very much for continuing to tune in. Tune in. Willow said, Africa good striker. Gio, my boy, that. My baller, that. My baller, that, Willow. My baller, that, man. Gio Africa, my baller. Anyways, big up, massive respect. Everyone tuning. And people, let me tell you a player that is, nobody don't know, nobody not talk about. Only say, Messi, who play for Dinthill, Daniel Roberts. He will be one of the best players, if he can continue up on the same path, one of the best players come out of Jamaica. Very, very underrated. And I'm telling you that he is just as talented as any player in schoolboy football right now. He's probably more talented than majority of them. He's dangerous, man. Dangerous. Big up. Bad ball of that. Bad ball of that. Anyways, a lot of people are not talking about him, so they give him a shout out. Big up. Anyways, you see next stream, I'm going to put him up and put up Messi and show you who named Messi. So when Dinthill play, we're not going to see. Anyways, big up, people. Massive respect. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. See you guys. Tell you who better. Moisha. Me miss one there, Moisha. Me miss one there. Tomorrow, we'll discuss that tomorrow. Anyways, big up, people. Drop in the comment section, people. Hashtag Big Boys Time and your school. Let me drop mine. As you know, I drop it all the time, every evening. Hashtag Big Boys Time. Eagles. Sea Mount. Big Boys Time. Daniel Roberts. Big baller. Yeah, man. Definitely. Anyways, hashtag big boy sign people. Eagles, Charlemont, Seamount. Big up. Massive, massive respect, people. Until next time. See you guys again. MG Sports TV, people. We are out. Boom.